Hey everybody, this is Up and Atom Comics, and this is part two of my coverage for HeroesCon 2026. And if you check out my part one, you'll see I went through a big overview of what the overall a little bit about the con, and then some things about what I tried to do each day, and then I went into my big stack of books that I got signatures from. So in this one, this episode, what I thought I would do is talk about the back issues that I actually picked up. So I got about half a box of back issues while I was there. This is a great con for getting back issues, and more so than what I've seen even in the past. So I was excited about that. But before I do so, I wanted to highlight one thing that I didn't include in the last video that is signatures that I picked up. And one thing I did is the first day I took this Bernie Wrightson tribute book, and I realized now I forgot to get one person to sign it that I'm kind of bummed about. But a lot of artists and writers even contributed pieces or wrote essays about Bernie Wrightson and his impact on them. And so I have been going around to some different cons and taking this with me and getting them, if they contributed a piece, to get them to sign it. So I was able to get 3 more people on this one. The first thing that first one here is this piece. And these are all usually like tributes or things along with Bernie's work. But this is signed by Eric Powell. He contributed this piece. Captain Stern was a serial that then became a comic that Bernie Wrightson drew. A lot of fun. So Eric Powell did that one. And then I also, Vince Locke, that I mentioned in my last video, he did this amazing piece. You know, you got the zombie or person coming out of the grave, decomposed body. I'm going to say they're a zombie. Great piece there. Got a grave digger in the back there. But the gravestones kind of look the way that Bernie used to do his gravestones. So that's an amazing piece. And then the last one, this was a phenomenal one. So this one has a little bit of a story to it. But there was I got this signed by Joe Jusko. So there's a story with this one that Bernie had sent this original sketch to Joe Jusko of something that he was that he was trying to do, and then Joe Jusko has his piece that he finished from that sketch. So look at that, absolutely amazing. And I was so thrilled because Joe kind of tells the story a little bit behind the piece with that one. So that is what I got signed for this book. So I have a whole bunch of people that have signed this. So I will keep bringing this along to get other people to sign it. Who knows how many I'll get, but I probably have 10 to 15 people maybe have signed it by now. So that's something I always work on. Now, as I mentioned, back issues. I had my own back issues because my back was killing me from walking on the concrete floor. Even after the first day, I started getting back spasms. It was ugly. I have a bad back, and being on a concrete floor was terrible for me. I did bring a chair. I didn't have a lot of chance to use it because in some cases there weren't tremendous long lines. So that just led me to have more pain. So, but I'm recovering today, trying to. I got a few books. I had a whole bunch of stuff as I keep a wish list on CLZ, and so I'm kind of going through some different booths and kind of flipping through. And there were just things that I was like, some of this stuff is just too good to pass up. That I was like, I have to get it. So I ended up picking. This was one of the books I was really trying to get. And I'm going to show some of the magazines first. Monsters Unleashed #1. I've been looking for this. have been able to find it. This is actually the first appearance of Solomon Kane as well. But I'm trying to work on this run. I still have several more to go to finish this off, but I was really excited about that. Then one of the last things I did at the con, I ran into this booth. I had not seen them. I take it back. I saw them a previous day, but I didn't see one area that they had. And so when I rounded a corner and I was like, oh my gosh, there's all these UK books in here. And this is the last day of the con, so I kind of struck a deal with the guy, based on how many I was going to pick up. And so, and I gave a couple away. I gave a couple to, I gave one to Alex, Longest Cosplayers, and one to Johnny as well that I thought he would like. I had a couple of X-Men ones here, and I was like, hey, pick whichever one you want the best. And so he took that. But I will blame Paul, Mr. McGroovy, for getting me hooked on some UK things. But these are awesome. So I got Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #1, and what was funny, I was started to look through these last night, and then realized in this first bag there's actually 2 issues. So I got and these aren't in the best shape, so it might have been why they put them together. There's some. All of them, like, they aren't in the absolute best shape, but it's like I will probably never see these again in the wild. I'm trying to fix something here that's on this cover. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now. But also got #2 was in that bag. So I got #1, #2, and then I picked up #3 as well. So some of these are like Secret Wars covers, but some of them, like, this is completely new art. And then jumping ahead a bit, this is #23, but I had to get this because Dr. Doom's on the cover. This also is a Secret Wars cover with Dr. Doom revealing his face to everybody on the battle world there. So that one was great. And then I saw this one. I might bring this another time, try to get it signed by Ron Wilson. He was there, but I didn't have time to do so. But this is the Thing #1 comic that's done by, the cover is really John Byrne, but Ron Wilson contributed a lot to that. And then I was thrilled. I love this cover. Psycho Man is one of my favorite FF villains that nobody talks about. It's so cool. Got that. And then when I saw this one, I was just blown away. This is an issue of Fantastic Four in John Byrne's run, and this is the issue that really got me into him. And so this is a tragic story. I talked about this. Check out, there's a video with me and Robbie on Mr. McGroovy's page about some of the meaningful books that we have in our, and this is one of those that was like, this is why I like the Fantastic Four. This was a very deep story. But to find the UK edition of this one, oh my gosh, it was just like the heavens opened up, and it was destined for me to get them. Now, let me go through this box of back issues and just show you. I'm going to go through them, try to go through them as quick as I can. Let me grab a stack that makes sense to stop and start. And these are, I've already kind of put them in order alphabetically. So I got this Amazing Spider-Man #86. Now, there is a nasty tear around this corner box, but this was in a dollar bin. So how crazy is that? This is a key, because this is the introduction of the new Black Widow costume that we all know, that skin tight black one. So this is kind of when she gets her new costume, which is awesome. I've been going on a Bronze Age Marvel horror collection. So I have some covers that I really like that I wanted to pick up. This might be one, just from the perspective of it, I wonder if Bobby Robert Emmons Jr. would like. This is a different perspective one. Chamber of Chills #3. I also got some Champions. Didn't think I've I like have some issues of the champions. They have Ghost Rider in it, Black Widow, Iceman, Hercules. It's a weird group. Um, not many people read it. Angel's also in it, so it's kind of odd. But I got some issues that I needed. I got number 3, number 8, and this is a first appearance of a new Crimson Dynamo. So that's in there. One of the characters, it's weird, a villain, but this is the first appearance of Swarm. And I really remember Swarm from the Amazing Spider-Man, or Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. They had Swarm that was fighting Spider-Man in one episode that I loved. And so I was thrilled to get that. So that was 14 and 15. That's kind of the first Swarm story. And then I got the last issue, which is number 17. I also got this Creatures on the Loose, number 33. This is the last of the Creatures of the Loose on the Loose with the Man-Wolf on it that I needed. So I was glad to find these. So I picked up a number 33 there. This is a cover that I love that I'm planning on doing a homage of, or recreation, however you want to talk about that. But this is Dead of Night, number 7. I just love this. It's zombies getting off of the elevator. And you know what I want to do with it? I want to have David S. Pumpkins do a Halloween cover with David S. Pumpkins. If you know Tom Hanks from Saturday Night Live, did that character. So I kind of want to do a David S. Pumpkins recreation on that. As some of you have watched on Nate Hall, Comics Show on Tuesday night, I've been reading some Dreadstar. And so I found these in dollar bins, and I was like, I'm going to get a little chunk run of these because they had them all. I didn't get everything, but I was like, I want to at least have the first 15 issues. So I got, these are ones that I needed. Number 8, number 9, number 10. That's a really cool cover there. This is all Jim Starlin work. Number 11, number 12, 13, and I already have a 14, but I got a 15. So, and then I'd been looking for this too. It's the Dreadstar Annual, which reprints the first Dreadstar stories. So I am very excited to get this. Then I did get this. I've also been trying to get some Adventure into Fear. There's a whole run that has Morbius in it. I think I'm missing just one of them. This is number 25 of that. And the next chunk that I have, I went crazy on Ghost Rider, Volume 1. And I found there were such good prices on them. And this was the one book that I spent a good amount on. I got a deal, but this is Ghost Rider number 2. This is the... of course, second issue of Ghost Rider, but it's also the second cameo of Son of Satan is Damon Hellstrom, so is in this one. So I was really excited to get that one because that was one that I was really looking for at this con, and that was the only one that I saw. So that was great to get that. And then I got a whole bunch more. So I needed a lot of the first 30. So this is number 3. And number 3 is really the beginning of the Hell Cycle, which is cool. So I got that. Number 4. And these all had such great covers. Number 5. I got number 10. And number 11, which is a cool Hulk fight. Number 13. This is also where I got all those UK books. I got a number 19, 23. I got 27, Manticore. This is a Doctor Strange meetup, 29, which also continues in here. Number 30, 33. And these covers are all so amazing. So there's 38. There is 43. Look at that cover. This is awesome. Versus Johnny Blaze. Now it's your turn, mortal. Get ready to taste hell. I picture him sounding like Skeletor. So it's like, now it's your turn, mortal. Get ready to taste hell. Until next time. 44. This cover just kind of cracks me up. 48. Look at that little bat dude. Number 50. It's a Knight Rider. Or early Ghost Rider with Ghost Rider. 51. Get some like demon tractor trailer. We got 52. Women love fighting over Ghost Rider. 61. And then there is 69 here. The Brimstone Biker is in this one. And then I got number 80. So after getting all of that Ghost Rider, I wasn't planning on this to happen, but I'm only down to 9 issues left that I need. So of that Ghost Rider Volume 1. So I was thrilled to get that. Now, some other things I got. Picked up Giant Size Man Thing. I'm going to show you my Giant Size Man Thing. This is number 5. This is the first appearance of Hellcow. So Hellcow, if anybody plays Marvel Snap, you might see Hellcow in there. I use that character a bit. So now I only need 1 Giant Size Man Thing. Number 2 is the only one I need left. I picked up these because they also have to do with just kind of Marvel Bronze Age horror appearances. This is Giant Size Spider-Man and Dracula, number 1. $4 like that. That's why I was like, and you get deals off of the top of that. So that's why it's so amazing. Number 5 was Spider-Man and Man Thing. This was one of those covers that I think these were only $5, but I had to. There was a booth that had Silver Age $5 Silver Age books. Insane. So I got this House of Secrets. Look at those anthropomorphic things. This cover's so crazy. I was like, I got to pick that up. And then I finished my Man Thing Volume 1 run. So I've got Man Thing number 7 and number 21 were the last 2 that I needed. So I was thrilled about that. So that one, I can make it blue in CLZ that I finished it up. I also got this Marvel Chillers with Tigra. Now I only need 1 more Marvel Chillers to finish that run. I got a Marvel Spotlight, number 7. So this is the 3rd appearance of Ghost Rider, and I got this for $7. So now condition's not great, but I mean that's the kind of deals that you see there. And then I got Marvel Spotlight, Son of Satan, number 14. So I'm also trying to work on that. I was trying to find a Marvel Spotlight 12. I just didn't see them, and so that one I didn't see. But I was like, I'll pick that one up. It was, I think this one was. I think these were $3. They had there was one booth that had that $5 Silver Age, $3 Bronze, and I was just like, oh my gosh, look at all this great stuff. So, and at another booth I saw that had some great deals. I saw all this Tales of Suspense, and now I just need 1 more to finish the run. And I got this one. I already have this one, so I know who I'm passing it on to. It is a beat to heck copy, but it's there's drawing all over it. But it is Tales of Suspense 59. This is when Iron Man and Captain America split into their own thing. So I'm going to pass this along to someone. I think he knows who he is, but it's just as a placeholder, if nothing else, because I know it's something he needs. But somebody drew like a little mustache and beard on Captain America with like a cigar or something sticking out. But I mean, I was like, this is $7. This is crazy, and of course, like I said, you get deals on top of that. But then they also had number 61, 62. 67, 88 and 97, which is first Whiplash with that character. And so now I only need one issue, number 79 of Tales of Suspense, to have the whole run with Captain America that was in Tales of Suspense. So I could not believe it when I found Tales of Suspense for like $5 to $7, all of those. You just can't say no to that. And then I also got some Tomb of Dracula. So I've been also working on that run. But when you see Tomb of Dracula for anywhere from $2 to $5, you pick it up. This is Tomb of Dracula number 8. This is number 9. So the issue before Blade's first appearance. I got number 23, which is kind of reminds you of that, that Batman 227, which is that old detective issue with the big looming face, over castle, girl running away. It's a trope, but it's awesome. 24, Dracula's going into some girl's dressing room. It doesn't appear on the mirror. Number 26. This is one that I really wanted to get, that I was excited to get. This is number 50. This is with Silver Surfer. And so this one's usually, I had to pay a little bit more for this, but I mean, it's so hard to find at a cheap price. We got a little 53, which is a little bit of a key, Hannibal King and Blade fighting there. And then I got the last issue, which is also sometimes very hard to find, number 70, but for $5. So great deal on that. And then I got a few issues of Tower of Shadows. I got number 1. And I got number 3. I've been really looking for this one because I love that cover, because you got, you kind of have like the Hunchback, you got the Mummy, you got Wolfman, you got Jack the Ripper. You got all these like cool creatures coming out, but there's a wax museum come to life. So excited about that. Then I got this Vault of Evil number 3, cool Medusa cover. Love Medusa stuff, so had to pick that one up. And then I found a place that had some very cheap what ifs. And so I got What If number 7. This is all volume 1. So I probably will try to get all these what ifs at some point. This is number 9, number 14, and number 17. So I only need like a few left to get those, and most of them are keys, so it might take a little while. And then I got, this is a cover I've been looking for, Where Monsters Dwell, number 32. It's just a cool one with Frankenstein on the rack busting out there. So yeah, so I got a huge stack, as you can see, of all of these back issues, plus this. You can barely see me over this huge stack. So, but that was what I did in terms of back issues. And, like I said, amazing deals that I was able to find. So I was absolutely thrilled by that. Now, on the next video from HeroesCon, I'm going to show off some of the art stuff that I did pick up, which was kind of my top goal, to try to get some sketches done by different people for different reasons. So I will showcase that off of the next video. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite of the books that I picked up? And, I did not spend a lot of money on this huge stack compared to what I could have. So let me know what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Make sure you flip through a floppy. Almost forgot.